What's going good, you guys? Your boy here, the TCP Live. Now, I know it's been like forever since I made a video on here. I do apologize. I have been busy lately, and I believe this is the first video I made in 2013. I could be wrong, but anyways, game just ended down in Denver. Between the Ravens and Broncos. Ravens upset the Broncos into 2 overtimes for that game, but what a game it was. I mean, Joe Flacco really impressed me in that game. I think really he's one of those quarterbacks that in the regular season he's kind of he's all right. He's not spectacular like a Drew Brees or Aaron Rodgers, guys like that, or Peyton Manning or Tom Brady. But in the post, in the playoffs, they just throw out a great game. They just pull out a very good, effective game. I believe Joe Flacco didn't throw an interception. I don't think he turned the ball over. There was one time he almost got picked off. I think that when the Ravens cornerbacks or safeties caught it, but he was out of bounds. So they were like, oh, well, that wasn't game over if the Broncos got it. But because it was, I believe that was in overtime. Yeah, that was in overtime. But interesting too this game too, because there's so many key points. Freaking out his face. God damn. Jacoby Jones. Well, Jacoby Jones. There we go. The touchdown he got right before overtime was insane, and the reason why I'm saying it was insane is because of how bad the Broncos defense is. A lot of people are blaming this game on the Broncos. Blaming it on Peyton Manning in particular. Excuse me. And to me, I feel that's unfair. I think Peyton Manning played well for 4 quarters. Overtime, he struggled, I'll admit that. But the Broncos defense overall, I think against the pass, particularly against Torrey Smith and Jacoby Jones, those guys struggled. Champ Bailey had a bad day trying to cover Torrey Smith. I mean, there were a couple of times that Torrey Smith should have scored for a touchdown, but, either the pass was a little bit off or, Torrey Smith couldn't get there in time. So, you got to give that, and then you got the Broncos, no Sean Moreno, who scored a touchdown. He got a touchdown for, he had to leave the game. He didn't come back in the game. They had their rookie, Ronnie Hillman, come in there and do some carry work, and he did an alright job. But, this game was just crazy. It was cold. There's some crazy stuff, including some of the penalties. This game was good, but to me there was just way too many penalties, especially at one point. It was just like the referees didn't know what they were doing. They're like, holding, number 32, pass interference on number 23. The pass interference can be declined, but the holding would be accepted, automatic, first down. It was just ridiculous. And then they had to think about it. Wait a minute, we gotta think about this. And then they're like, let us think about it some more. It's like, you're pausing this. This is what I hate about NFL referees. They take freaking forever when it comes to deciding. I know it's a big game and what, but they take forever. You should be able to do that in 2 minutes. Not freaking what feels like 20 minutes. And it's just like, oh yeah, yeah, okay, how you doing? Yeah, I'm sitting cool. What the hell? You're freaking Denver. It's freezing. You're sitting there like it's nothing. But anyways, guys, this game was a very good, very enjoyable game. I loved it. Probably one of the best playoff games I personally have ever watched. Now, seems like we're saying now the Ravens are going to go to the Super Bowl no matter who they play. Whether the Patriots win tomorrow or the Texans win tomorrow, they're going to win. Granted, they go to Houston, and they face the Texans. I say, yeah, the Ravens are probably going to win that game. But you go into New England, tough place to play at in the playoffs. They lost last year. I know, no Billy Cundiff. Now you got a better, younger kicker in Justin Tucker, but at the same time, this defense, this Patriots defense, to me, I feel is a better defense than it was last year. So, maybe less big plays from Torrey Smith and Joe Flacco to throw to, but we'll see what happens. This has been, the beginning of the playoffs, I wasn't really feeling it. We saw last week between the Redskins and the Seahawks. That was a good game to the end. So far, it looks like 49ers and Packers is a good game, and this was a great game above all. So, playoffs really hitting it right now. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this Ravens and Broncos game? Who's to blame? Was it John Fox too? And real quick before I end this video too, I almost forgot. John Fox, guys, 30 seconds left of the game. He doesn't go with Peyton Manning. He's just going to sit there like, you know what? Let's just go to overtime. Even though we have like 2 timeouts left, and he takes a knee. You don't trust Peyton Manning? You don't trust the guy who's, people are saying, oh, he's going to be Adrian Peterson to win the MVP. Oh, yeah, he had a big miraculous comeback, and look at he's having one of the best seasons of his career. You don't trust him? Wow. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comments, video responses, you know what to do. Peace.